Zikabuti nthawi za thaka imba maizo ife mwina tachedwa or sisina video basi ngiyatulira ngale. So it's a challenge. One thing about entrepreneurship is when you have a problem, it is hard for you to pull that problem to someone amene ogwira na ntchito amene anamulemba ntchito. No way. Yeah. So you know an entrepreneur, you be like, this month ababandendile. You need to believe in the benefit, you know, muna sizingateke.
Wow. As a man, you need to believe it, even though you know what muna sizingateke.
Yeah. Believe it.
All right, guys. Tufuna di cheze di mundu wankulu. Lelo guys, ndisilama sewera. Ineyo vanova ndifane ngo nena zinthu zingapo kuti muziwe kuti amene ucheza naye ndi ndani. Okay? So lero tikucheza ndi munthu wankulu. Ndikamati munthu wankulu guys, mundimvesese munthu wankulu. Munthu wankulu amene iyi zina yake ndi Dickson Nzeluzayekha. Dickson Nzeluzayekha. Dickson Nzeluzayekha, number 1, the student at Mubas. Okay? Number 2, he is a marketing manager wa Arrow Lodge Kucholo. Number 3, he is the CEO of Dazzle Credit Technologies. Okay, therefore you guys to understand the kind of guy that we're chatting with, I will read something that I found on social media yake. Also the yake. Kudi Dazzle Credit Technologies imapanga jani. Dazzle Credit Technologies is a tech solution and advertising partner. Ndakudadi we work at and we have been working with different institutions and personal brands, namely Polytechnic Students Union, PSU, Polytechnic University, Amaris Hotel, TV Islam, Sanweka Tech companies, Jumaka Lodge, Mubas, Wakasanga Lodge, Arrow Lodge, PIC Malawi, Malawi Bureau of Standards, Reality Dreams, Elite Tech Works, Lightwave, MHS, X-Side Batteries, National Planning Commission, Kondwani Gajamba, MC Sambwita, MC Visa, Rafael Sitima, Speeders Fertilizer, Joy Natu, Zolozolo CDSS, Kings Electrical, DK Supplies, Ananga Computers, Kanchowa Studios, among others. Hey guys, I want to know welcome brother.
Thank you.
I just don't know where to start from. I say, for no day, I say, Zomo Mubanga about the Dizazuru.
Saturday,
I say, guys, I do guess it. But many members Kwesi ngari kume ulu kwesi rende kubanga ndimma banga bani.
Ndakutidza banga.
Adi ndakutidza banga. Wow. I say, just tell us a little bit about your background. Kumene una badwira and to be where you are now and you know, yeah, just tell us a little bit about your background.
Chabwino eneo Dickson Nzeluzayekha ndinenchewa from Chinji uko. So ndakhalapo ku Nchinji kena kona zabwera ku Lilongwe, then ku Blanta kuno tinabwera ku chifukwa chaka business komanso school. So currently I'm a student at Pole. I'm in year 4 finally, ndekuti we are finishing soon. And of course I'm the founder, as he said, of Dazzle Credit Technologies. Common for me today I should start Dazzle Credit Technologies. It started in Hawinage, permanently by myself 4. So some I didn't go to college. And then it now days but then we were motivated seeing people sana bila school. We said I think I don't think for someone to make it is not necessarily about you just going to school. Yeah, komana kupita ku school is also an advantage for you to do it even more. than mwina anthu oti mwina ku school sana kafika. So zinapezeka zoti asautire ngati namba kuphunzira computer. By then tinali sister wathu anali phone ya WhatsApp, ife tinali tilibe phone. So timagwisa ntchito phone ya WhatsApp yo kumapanga download tima app tija, kumabwera tima app ina tag tima APK ta mphone. Amangolemba computer ipe ali nkosi. Ndeti ma download for free. Ngamba kuphunzira timene toto. Phunzira that's when ndinaona kuti I think ndithakoza computer.
Wow.
Kena kono tinapezeka kuti tambano mati wakuti akati computer yake yaonongeka tipita tikamukozera ka software basi zata. By then ife computer tisanagwirepo tinangophunzira pa phone. Komanso tinaiti sanakozera. Yetu bwana tikena kono with experience that's when tinapezeka zoti atatenga kupole first year tinakoza ma computer ulele for the whole week. Imagine ourselves.
For the whole week. Kumango jumla basi for free.
Akati ya muchaja zingati mauzo ta wiki no tupanga ulele. Auze nazan we are doing it for free.
Wow. Wow. So you being a student at Mubas, how did that shape your career, kabena your business, your entrepreneurship journey? You know, kupuzira ku Mubas, komanso kubanga business. How did the school shape what you're doing now?
Kombili titaonena kuti it was easy for me to find base ya customer because in the Malawi pala anthu ambiri. So we know by any means when you are at college kula anthu ambiri amene wina aliyense almost aliyense amakhala ali ma computer. Yeah, so it means marketing base inali yoti ilipo kale, market inalipo kale because inali ku college. The other thing zinathandiziraso kuti we should create ma connections. Yeah, kula anthu ena yake oti sikuti akapanga business akatuka ku college komano akakhala lembedwa ntchito. So they are the ones amene they will be giving us ma connections to say pali business pakuti. So zatithandizira kwambiri to create networks komanso kuti tipeze ma customer okhazikika komanso kuti tigwireko ntchito as we said kuti takadogwira ntchito ndi the management ya polytechnic. Of course pole inatha now
it's Mubas.
Yeah.
Okay, so I say you being a student mundu wadi ukuphunzira and ukuphunzira yoncho and you are finding yourself running a company. How are you able to balance the two? Because as I andambiri ndavita ku school kujama zote guys school ya jema silingama pange so zindu zina tendi zingopange ndiza school kaya za ntchito ndizapanga ndikamaliza school kumene way you are able to balance the two. And if you're saying you are finally number first year, which means you've been operating for 4 years? 4 years.
Yeah.
So 4 years operating and you're able to balance. How is that possible? You must balance more than.
Of course, it's not a simple thing. The how part is what is important. Yeah. So, for me, I should balance my things. It's not necessarily about a timetable. Because kunena chilungamo ifeyo bwana ndi timetable tilibi. Tilibi timetable. So if you are doing business as an entrepreneur, not just as a business person, as an entrepreneur, every single hour there is something that pops up. Mutu wapezeka inu muti mbirafona bwana mawa makufuna niyeti mawa ndaikapo plan yoti zero on class. Mawa ndaikapo plan yoti panga zakuzaku. So kwambiri it was an issue to do with prioritizing. Yeah, so but day by the makauti panga schedule good okay. To funika tipange zakuti. But among those things that we are supposed to do, I make sure we prioritize the best thing that I can do productive. Mwachitsazo zitauteka inu ya bwana kuti lero mufuna mulembe tingolekeza video script as you do. Yeah, but then muchitoziwa zoti lero mutu wanga ineyo suyenda mu kuti ndilembe script nditenga nawo. Meaning to say it's better if you go wina wage mukagwire ntchito ina other than lemba script, because that time mukalemba script you do not be productive. So it's a matter of, apart from dividing your time, you are also supposed to prioritize among these things that I'm supposed to do, which one can be done in the best way and productive.
Okay. Wow. So I say, what are the challenges that you've been facing? Like, from studying, now you are like in the 4th year, you are finale. My challenges are gonna both in your academic commerce and your entrepreneurial journey.
My challenges are bana nalipo ambi. The first challenge mwina ndirenge maga ku ndirenge so ku school guy. Challenge ina inaliona kuti mmene tinkamba kumene tinayo we don't have an experience of business zimapanga bwanji yeah so kumakhala kovuta kuti we should balance kuti tikalowe in class at the same time tifunika ndalama because that's wina aliyesa mafunika ndalama so when there is money sometimes zimapezeka kuti ubongo usugwira ntchito bwino so nthawi imene tuyamba kumene zimapezeka kuti mwina tindi class ija mina kukakhala mayeso ndife mwina siti maganiza koso zoiti ufunika tipangeka za mayeso tepezeka kuti nthawi yoti azathu akalemba mayeso ife mwina tachedwa au sisi navile kule basi ndikatulira anthu aleni so it was a challenge despite sisi nalembe kosapa sanalembeko sapa up to now tisanabwerezeko up to now
ndokuti chidule nchona kuti akulu ndinonzewe
defining it like that, I don't think it's the best way.
Iwe ngeruda kuti pendo mabezo di kunda suna lembe maiso wajedo maiso mujanjani kuma mabezo di suna lembe obviously ndamina Malawi dira mina mango panga za maiso what if they don't even have anything else to do apart from education mabezo wakalemba masabu but iwe suna lembe ibu ndodi nwanze
mina titamori finding a time mene wewe ona kuti you can work better in terms of zinthu za school ngati panopa tiri mu grace week abwana next week Monday tiri ndi mayeso end of semester yoti ngati sukhoza iwe ndekuti athamangika
lero
ifyo tiri ndi maona bwana panopa ndekuti ku library ali yesa ku library komano ene ayo kuti masana I cannot read better masana so I know kuti if there is something that I'm supposed to do nizipange masana usiku sitigola.
Okay, so which means you have mastered yourself now kuti this is what I do. I can only study at this time kuti ziveke mnobwino at this time sininga because I think that's so crucial because anambira I think they don't understand themselves. I remember namene ngamawerenga mwene ndozo simutu mandiwerenga ngamawerenga and must kakabizo werenga mpaka na 12 o'clock moja kumano manyiro zona abande mango sinza. So I think that's wonderful. Would you understand the time you mabanga study and it has helped for you?
Pambi. Wow. The challenge. Tidenge no sobano ku business. If I go school go challenges ambira makawdi how can you meet the due date assignment and the right so always it is an assignment. Mpaka na 3 times. No. Ngati tinda assignment yorati pasa 1 week if you remember honest go a single day ngati remember assignment we make sure timalize nini because okay. The time that I'm working is the best time for me and I'll do it productively so ukabwera support maka kuti tikhoza before so ku school unosopa ku business sopa ma challenges amakhalapo the first challenge imene naza kumana nayo kwambiri idozi nthawi nake tinapanga advertise we are doing my trainings graphic design by then if I see maziwa zodi the marketing that we are doing and how this kwambiri kunjaza pa campus so kunabera ma big yori and other in magarimoro some of them they are running masara businesses on abanga register so if we have that's great technologies is having 16 employees of which 10 are temporary ones whereas the 6 they are the guys already timafunika dalibire every month whether business abanga profit or not and kuro community kunonde kuti the guys are working full time maona so zimapezeka zote for us kuti dalibira anthu ngaramene sometimes zimakhala zovuta kumwambiro so it was a challenge
the struggle of an entrepreneur.
Struggle of an entrepreneur.
You you need to pay them because they've been working here.
So like that time we have worked but then tabangamina malosses ena koma siumo tufunika talibira so zimapezeka zoti muwalibira you are using your personal money other than drama in business muwalibira koma wewe yako sote uje pali so it was a challenge now kuma trainings ziko zinapezeka zoti tatenga mabwana mabig they are running startup companies some of them airobwera ni mamagi yao so when you see the keys you see good so zinapezeka zoti pa campus zitheka banye ndikuti bange schedule mulumu kena kuti zikaphunzitsa anthu because sitingapite ku management kwazo tubwereka lo mufuna tiziphunzitsira ati charge so it was a challenge mpaka na zinapezeka zoti I think anthu akunja analipo most around 18 if not 20 something akunja ana school ndi anali ambiri zedi maona so abantu akunja bana oti pali mabig oti people are working ma companies and ma business up so it was a challenge mpaka tunapanga plan yona kuti amu campus tiaphunzitsa nthawi ina tipange schedule nthawi ina now imagine you are talking of not less than 18 people and also muzatenga mukaphunzitsire palo I remember first day tinapanga ma training za graphic design palumu paife palumu bori pamafunika pazigona nthawi koma tinapita kapanga ma training, so it was a challenge yoti ndi anthu tiauza kuti chani angafika koma malumu zonse akupaidi sitingakatuluse lino ake in class because if we are not from city up
you are running a thing by institution yona kuti
singavomezani nazo zimene so tinaphunzira mpaka na mulumu with the point yoti mpaka na zinatheka kwina kukasi when tinapanga schedule whether at least business yango check.
Wow.
So anali ma challenges. The last challenge imene nandipangisa kuti nthawi nake mpaka naza kupezani bwana tinaza ameresa kuti boti last week tinabwera soka ameretsa kaya mene ndio tinaitire mu heartbreak ya serious. So what happened?
Heartbreak is so nice.
Day when I think it was a day when tinapanga alina face club.
Yeah,
that day. Zinapezeka zoti so I know kuti ndikabwera kunoko kuti ndikamedesa I know I get the best services. Okuti ndamamenesa munthu the massage and everything. Simakazi zoti if you had a stress kana kaka umaka kuti at least wakangati unali kwina kwake you relax Day imeneyo timapanga ka business kuti kanali kuti tipangabe invest ndalama tochulukirapo over a million something. So tinapezeka zoti tatenga ndalama zija tapanga invest and we were expecting kuti that time business iteka tilipira ma bills tina komanso month end talipire ma guys aja amene timagwira nawo ntchito. Inapezeka zoti business ija sinatheke amene timapanga nawo business iwo anatichedwetsera cha ndalama. So tinali mu stress because kwina kwake timafunika so tiperekeso ndalama. You know entrepreneur. Nde day imeneyo sizinaende mpaka tinaenda kuchoka mu campus nakafika cha ku shoplight kuja. So I was alone because one thing about entrepreneurship is zimakhazi zoti when you have a problem it is hard for you kuti ukayankhule that problem to someone amene ogirana ntchito amene anamulemba ntchito.
Because yeti mina kwembeza jodi mafendi katadilipiro no sokuzatia talusandira kwa million.
No way. I remember it was the last month tinapanga business so we made ma losses if you business komana timafunika kuti ma guys alipire so tinaitana nanguza na kuti ma guys amenya ma losses ya baba koma ma payments ano akhala chonchi so ndama amene mapanga ndi komana tinapezeka zoti ndama amene tapanga tikaonjezera ma cost and everything timapezeka kuti ndi even over half ya ndama amene tapanga like kuti you are incurring half but then muongezera so half in every mwingenga ma cost and expenses. It was hard. So as an entrepreneur day meneyo kunaloti palibe munthu amene nayo ndingamuyankhule because wina aliyese amona kuti you are doing it smartly and that's the challenge that people that are doing businesses amapanga face. As a student zimakazi azoti like mene ndabwera kunoko palibe munthu amene athandilangiza kuti amwene koma mukanakalowa kale in class because everyone is thinking that I'm doing it smartly. Nikajomba class people think hauziwa chimene uchita amuzoja ndidogo man. Yet I'm having a place kena tuka in class I know we are dealing with I'm supposed to be in class. So umakha you don't have people what you can talk to tell something.
Especially never know like would you about 16 what is looking up to you and they feel like now you have got everything figured out. Komanda also makabudi ulima challenges hapa mimi huko mwenyewe.
Kwa mbili, ambize. So tunangonyamuka kumene gogo sitinauze wina aliyese but the guys amene wakhala nawo palomo anaziwa 14 now zota ndopanga business yakuti imene you take. So you know an entrepreneur you be like this month ababa ndendipula. You need to believe it even if you know kuti mwina sizingatheke.
As a mother, you need to believe it, even though you know what mwina sizingatheke.
You need to believe it. You need to believe it. So now uzakuta tipanga business yakuti imene iteka by any means iteka. So ikateka we are going to do this. Tipanga invest yakuti komanso tigula chakuti chicha. You know.
This is just a take.
This is just a take. Ndiye anangodaba kuti day imene timawaza zoti ziteka sindupezeka palupo. So naenda nakafika ku shoplight wapasi ndekha. Ndekuti munthu muzungu oyenda kuti amapa ndende panga bwanji kuja ndende lipira bwanji mefunika ndipite kwakuti maone nachoka ku shoplight naenda nakafika mu mpepo nakagula zinthu mene momwe ndisafuna ndingangotenga zinthu ngotenga kugula kukhazika atena kumafusa kuti ndezogulira zo zimachoka kuti mayo kupepo namba sango kuti aise takanisiye palomo yosakafika so palomo because ayenye kuti palomu pazibwera ma customers. Pakabwera ma customers, I need to perform based on the preferences of a business.
Yeah.
So business what does?
Stress yako isiye kubali. Business ikali business. That's not business take. Kumanga don't distress. Leave it aside.
Bas.
Wow.
So I was like nikapita palumu pakapezeka pabwera customer wina akotulukamo kwambiri as a result zikapezeka kuti namomi yankhula zina zake zosakhala bwino, of which I cannot manage to perform based on personal preferences there because it's a place for work. I need to perform based on business preferences.
Wow.
If the business is telling you to say smile for a customer, whether you don't feel it, you need to smile to a customer. So I said, kunjako tisapiteko nakafika ku ground yapole kuja kwa cross nakakhala pasi kumene koko makhozi ena timango apanga gino. Then I said tingobwera tikamete tinangobwera kuno tinonso tinangobwera basi nanjeza nkhani nchani. So one thing about you, whenever a customer abwera kuno, you make sure kuti umakamba nkhani, you talk about stories zizoti you don't care about kuti customer abwera ni nkhani zodani or anything. You make sure the customer is happy because when you're there you are working.
Yes.
Tinapanga everything and then tinamaka tinapita kunja. So
mukakandi stress nzibwe kuzametesa ku grooming box. Stress izichira kuno muzipita kuli free.
Lambi. So ninthayo neneyo moyo waine sindizayiwala because naenda basi from there kafika zinu sizimayenda yayi komano wherever inu ya bwana ulamuda kauti ndi mundu wankulu bandi, even if timaziwa zoti zinthu zikakuchitikira, you need to talk to someone or umafunika ukhale paize, you relax. I'm telling you guys, talk to people when things are not okay. Komanso zinthu zikakuchitikira zikamakuchitikira wina yupira ikakanangotere koma when it's about you I know when things happens I need to be strong. I know about that. When it happens it's different. You see? So when something happens, if you know you have time, whether you can talk to someone, go and talk to them. If you know talk to someone, plan for something that will make you at least to relax and forget. Or come to grooming box. Mugamede, where you get the massage and everything, and then off you go.
Okay, so what is the major achievement that you have, achieved with your company?
The major achievements are yeah. The first thing is to monetary value.
Yeah.
Because you go.
So monetary is not achievement.
Monetary is an achievement because I say whenever you go to shop, if they are not closing that shop for almost at least 2 months or 3 months, just know they are making a profit. They are making drama. If you see a company that exists for almost 3 years, 4 years, and the Muauna blending and everything, no, what is what together meaning. So in terms of monetary value, let's leave it there. But there is an achievement in terms of monetary value.
Yeah, since you've been there for 4 years.
Yeah. The other achievement in your day, we have been working with different institutions. You talk of Islamic television, you talk of the Malawi University of Business and Applied Sciences, the Mubas itself. Talking of the management, not working with people or the management.
So
the management.
That was my next question. I wanted to understand how do you get these deals?
These deals?
Because America's hotel. I say, how did this happen? Like just explain.
Okay. What happens Ukamapanga business, sometimes you need also to focus much on your identity, which business we call it branding. It's a continuous thing that you always do. Yeah, so as of to me, business deals, it was through volunteering. Yeah. When I was studying graphic designing, I also do graphic designing. I'm a designer, professional graphic design. When I was doing graphic designing, so I know how will I go into the market? So I was like, there will be birthday akangoponya ka picture mundu niwango katenga ku Photoshop ndopanga post ine ndilumiza pa group acha happy birthday. So people were seeing as if kuti mundu wina wangu andilipira kae ineyo ndapangira posa ndalipira with time ananazoera kuti ineso ndi birthday wiki ama ndauza bwana ndipangira kena kunamba pesa business. Then kunaza pezeka zoti for polytechnic what happened was kuti zinapezeka zoti wiki yoyandikira ngati maiso ngati panopa nimapanga ti maposta tinatake toti kawiki kamoza waka like kuti you are remaining with 1 week for you kuti ulembe maiso. So timangopanga kaposta kenayo kuti kawiki kamoza waka finali chancha musimu
wende ntumbuka ziwezo muzitenga kwe
that's a good thing about business. That's a good thing about business. When you work with people maphunzira zambiri. So tikamapanga timene jazo zimapezeka zoti student union yatu uzota wapanga akandani leo siku toke adazo designs adipanga contract zinzoti siti mapanga for money. Yeah, at the end apezeka zoti atimbira phone kudiza kuti mapangisa kuti the management basane na timapanga kwa kuti okay tatipasani phone number astipita tikandaso makhozi first timadabu kuti calling us
wanapo kuti management yokuita
basi unako it's a privilege kana kutipita tikagwiana na shit. So the main thing if you want to get a business deal to big institution, the first thing, don't go and work with a mindset of kuti mungapange makashi magayizi awonde kuti sipakwira. Sometimes
so money should not be the focus.
No. When you are a startup entrepreneur or when you are starting your business, make sure money should not be the main element to drive you for work. You should go there just to make sure you can establish an existing customer base. I told you to go to my computer for free for the whole week.
For the whole week, yeah.
Kayalo, the first year, yalo, as it was on my computer, my hostel, everything. So tidama izogoza na nadizo minute makafika next week people were coming na makwera mbili adiziwa amaziwa kuti akoza makompyuta ulele ife tasiya akoza makompyuta ulele
iwa kubwela udafuna
iwa kubwela ulele akoze
ndeko akacha jido.
You know what, of course simu nabwere koma it's okay price yatu tingopanga price na pa amount ya fare panopa we don't charge small amount. Yeah. We are affordable tech solution and advertising company, but we are not cheap. We are affordable. You manage to pay us, but we are not cheap. That's what we do. Because the value of what we produce and what we give you, we give the customers is always it.
I say you have said something important. These guys are not cheap.
Yeah, we are not.
But they are affordable.
Yeah.
Not cheap,
yeah,
but affordable. You have realized what is the value. I say, and then they don't look at that. I'm already to charge. They don't look at the value that they're giving.
They need to see the value. Wow. They need to see the value. Like okay, what will make you good? You should say in any video grooming box agandimete. It's not necessarily you seeing uri kumena wao kulizomedera. No, it is about the value that you get there.
Wow.
Kodi ama kanipanga jana, ama nipanga motana.
I would even very good value about. Using a grooming box.
Pambi. Yeah, so it's a matter of the value. I remember then again as I was and we didn't again you munali busy koma nimafunika kuti nimenese nabida kwina akangaka nimeta ndafika I was like mapanga chani njani akuti makuti so they charged an amount that if you mapanga charge was it 10,000 if not 8. So I was like mapanga chani akuti tikupanganiza kuti tikupangani are you going to do muru mundi suka akuti of course mukafuna za muru is a separate thing. Okay, yeah. China so imene mundipange ndijani. So I saw them they are only having a single machine. You so you know nasele kuti ndikabwera kuno the thing you know that kind of
the whole process
everything say bwino ukamajoka people be like say munakamere support grooming dogs you see. So day many years navezeka zote namuza atani manga kale bwino everything said kuti afuna ndimete namuza. So this is the only thing that you are going to give me. Yeah. So okay, what is it about what you are doing to me? Because I'm not seeing any value in the bank. So now nikangati mundu wavuda, but the thing was you abanga understand what is about the value that you are offering to me, and I'm paying for the value. I need to see the value of what they are doing to me.
Yeah.
So that's it about the value. So focus much on the value, and when you are discussing about pricing, don't necessarily just think of negotiations and 2,500. The first thing also, make sure mumuze customer what's the value that they are going to get apart from discussing about the price. And the best thing for you as a business person, discuss much about the value the customer will get. For example, iniyo mufuna mumete muhodi alinde ukwati, you'll be like, abana, okay, tikumete niko mefetima banga 10,000 for example, tima banga 10,000, and then they're 10,000 and they to them, they are only thinking about the 10,000, not the value they will get after you have given them the service. So you talk to them to say, abana, you know what? Iniyo mlindi X, do you want X one ujaga akakudabo ipa kwa kuti muone kachonji mwakakamedesa kuna kwake, you know what we do, tiba kupanga nizaku. So it means you have now started discussing about the value. So mindset yake kama, I need to go for a value.
You know what you're saying, it's funny because vinaka nambu labo dafuna kumeda, anameda, asa nambe kumeda, anafusa ntengo, namuza ntengo. Then anamba kunyinyiniga, kumani nilile mwaku denja. So I was like, you know what? Kuweza kumuuza like the value that we offer, kumano he didn't understand it. And what happened was, ntabezodi tamaliza, kumeda kuja. The guy gave me double. I was like, you know what? I wasn't expecting this. You know, so I was like, but that time I was actually charging 2,000. Nili kuzingwanga. So anabwera nkumanira, you know why are you expensive? I say, we're not expensive. You know, this is the price. You will see it. You don't have to worry about the pricing in chat. I was like, okay, cool, fine. Komana inye unakudi abirega bid yosi bunobwid. Nabezoni nameda ndukumaliza. After tamaliza, anabirega double because he loved the value that he got. He paid double, you know. Wow. So, you know, I think the value matters. Because you know what I've seen as well is unakudi antu akadandaula. And how about compromise on the service?
Yeah. Kwambi.
So akapanga compromise on the service. It's like, you know what? Okay, I bargain. This is what I get. Nobody, this is the value. And that's the amount you have value. You're paying for the value. So in I don't compromise on the service. On the service. You know, price. If especially like in this situation, many Koma. No. You know what? I think because the value that I got
speaks.
You know, so I don't compromise because I got be done. I got another grooming box and whatever is that person is going to say about grooming box. When I no, what you're saying it doesn't sound like grooming box. So I always make sure we should go back the same with that mentality. This is the value that I get when I go to grooming box.
Yeah, wow, nice. So, I think as entrepreneurs, yours and I should be my assignment. Whenever we are meeting with a customer, sometimes akanazoti tikachaja is 20,000. When they have started negotiations, the first thing before you dive in to say, if here, but 15,000 is sitting up. We are not supposed to go for that. The other thing, we are supposed to go straight talking about the value of what we are offering them. Because it's a picture. So
that's the discussion. Not the price. The price is not an issue.
The price is not an issue. Because currently, people are paying for a value. And when you need to call within 5,000, Dabida Mulimbi Mujamo, Nufuna and the calculation, Jodi, Ajibanga 2,000. Ndakaji beza minimum ujibanga tingweregeza banga 3,000 komene ndapanga plan ya 2,000 because I don't know the value kumene kuchandipezeka zoti ndasiya usagula even 5,000 and ndinayo mtumba because in the mindset yene ndiyo ndikachigula ba 2,000.
So you're price oriented instead of value
oriented. Wow. So as an entrepreneur or business person, you need to make sure you put that customer in the domain of value oriented, because akangopanga understand value, they will even pay you double, as you say.
Wow. Wow. Hey guys, I wanted to quiz it up. The next question that I wanted to ask you is where do you look at where do you think is the future of technology in Malawi as we stand right now? Do we have a future?
Yeah, we have the future in Malawi because whenever the government is putting too much implement a lot of initiatives that are involving technologies. So we have the future in Malawi, and almost every business professionally without incorporating technology. So we have a future. If you talk of what we are doing here, we are using cameras. This is technology, meaning to say we have the future when it comes to technological aspect in Malawi. Yeah. So I will say if someone want to dive into tech industry, they want to, let's say, they want to get services from tech industry, or they are deciding to go and do business in tech industry, chances are high that they will benefit in tech industry. Only that what is important is not the what you are doing, but the how you are doing with the tech industry business. So
not what you are doing, but how you are doing.
Yeah, the how part.
Well, guys, I don't want to pussy that, guys. As I was saying,
the how part is important.
Wow. So you said when you are finale.
Yeah.
This year is your last year.
Yeah.
Where do you see Dazzle Credit Technologies in the next 5-10 years? Outside Mubas.
Outside Mubas.
Yeah.
Currently, we have already Ubanga shifted from Babole to outside because we knew we didn't have any else to do Babole. Of course, we are not coming out as full because we have some other workers that are in first year as of now, auditory Babompa, and they are in first year, and second year, and third year. So the business will still be there, to help my students. But then 5 years from now, I'm telling you, we are working out we should be the best tech solution and an advertising company. That will always be in your mind for as long as you are thinking of technology and advertising. So in terms of what we want to achieve, see us of what we want to achieve. But we have the best things that we want to achieve, possibly so that they can help the people that are doing businesses. Because we said we could fail, the main aim when it comes to advertising and tech solution, we want to also focus much on my startup businesses, startup organizations, because we saw a gap. People have different ideas. They want to do business, but the how part, as I said, they don't know how to do it. So for you to start a good business, you need a proper establishment of that kind of a business. So we are coming in with tech solution services and advertising services, so that when they want to start a business, so in the next 5 years, we have the best for you.
Wow. That's great, man.
Sure.
My next question. Iweyo, as a young entrepreneur, because of course nafusa zaga, but you're still young. As a young entrepreneur, what leadership principles do you live by?
The first thing, in terms of principles, as a person, personal principles, I make sure that personal principles, they should not interfere with the business principles.
Okay.
Of course, as a person who is a Christian, there are some principles as a Christian that you are also supposed to go and implement in your business. As many of which by enemies you need to do that. So in terms of my principles, maybe what I can just explain is about how do I establish principles that are aligned with my businesses. Yet I know I'm a born again Christian. I know I'm a student. What are the principles? Many know business so many establish. I make sure in whatever decision that I'm doing, I should also compare with the principles that I have. As a Christian, I need to compare. If I'm doing business, as a Christian, am I supposed to steal? So I need to compare with what I am. The other thing is about, I need also to ask from other people that are doing businesses. So it's not about you have everything in your mind. Right? You also have some things that you don't know. So for you to perform under the best principles when you are doing business, you need also to get some principles from and business. So I do have my mentors also.
Okay.
Hey, I do have my mentors. I do have people that are also good at church. So when it comes to spiritual matters, we go and ask. When it comes to business matters, we go and ask. So this is how we establish my principles. I mean, I'm align with the way our business operate.
Okay, so you have talked a lot about your low moments. I mean, when it comes to school and business. Commander, how do you stay motivated when you are facing challenges in your business and school? How do you stay motivated? Because when it will be like I said, that's where I'm
I think Commander Naganizapo those minutes is in Tawina.
Kusia.
Yeah, when I was in the second year, because ulemba ntchito we started in third year.
Okay.
We mango cards as well amwene about business we are going in Cholo for a business. Let's go. Tivira nthawi and then tiavasako kandrama kenakake. But currently we are talking of kuti munhu amulemba ntchito, you are talking of kuti there is a business that is happening and then you are not going to be there, but someone is going to be there to work for the business and everything about Zandrama, Marisidi, everything is here. You see? So I stay motivated because of the people that are around me. Yeah. When you are doing business and then ulimbia antena yako tisho unalemba, sometimes you matter ulemba antena yako timina zinukwa usizima endea, but then they are also looking for that.
So they're looking up to you at least for their survival. So even though I go to school, I'm not going to so they're looking up to you, and then you will see and they would all these people now.
Wow. We have we are working with them or the another category on temporary basis. Charity the works and the likes. So I'm a current we know what if definitely they would change Safala. And because there are some people that didn't matter okay guys, you know Chiro to get an. So in terms of Zama music, you feel the business will be covering for you. So we do that. Business is going to cover in terms of accommodation, everything. Business will be covering. So they can see and they would as a Safari.
Okay, so I've got a question that I wanted to ask you. Another question is, what advice would you give to your fellow students who would like to start a business? Like just like what you're doing, running a business and studying at the same time. What advice would you give those students?
Deciding to do business is a good thing, and more business. But before going before going for a business, the first thing you are supposed also to do research. Businesses. Yeah, go and find my business. How many they have been operating for at least a year or some months or even a number of years for you to get insight going to business to operate more than because as we are talking about someone Ntima ungo gunda, niso ningo business, but when they go inside the business, things are different.
So when they meet the challenges, instead of what I
I think mwapanga chintu chofunikira kwambiri kuti mandifunsa about the challenges because tikanakhala kuti we are simply talking of what we have achieved this I'm telling you everyone atamanga zoyamba umapanga business ungopita yekha amene angaganizire maone. So the first thing, go and talk to people amene apanga business. We have people that are doing business consultation. We also do business consultation. Currently we are offering it for free. If you want us to discuss about a business with you this year, the whole year we are doing it for free. We talk about business. We discuss about the research and everything for free. So talk to people that are doing businesses and then you dive in. If you are a student, college also university, you want to do business. The first thing, muvite mugafuse anthu amene apanga kusoma business. Pakampasipo kule anthu ena akamakhala ndi mtima abwino, ena amakhala kuti sangakwanise kuwuzani if you want to do business imene it is the same business that they are doing. Yeah, ngati ineyo I have been having ma courses oti munthu abwera akandiuza ineso I want to be doing my website. Ineso ndimafuna ndizipanga ma systems. Awutifunsa ife and then they are like timakanika kuti ndithabwera kuti ndikafunsa bwanji because we thought kuti we are your competitors. So I'm like if our aim is to help startup businesses. So it means if you are not a startup businesses, it means you are not our competitor. Because we are helping you to start a good business and then off you go. So they should talk to people that are doing business.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you are an entrepreneur. How did entrepreneurship shape your personal growth?
In a lot of ways. Yeah, you talk of financially, you talk of mentally. Yeah. So entrepreneurship, you should know different dimensions of different people. Makala muguma nandajewa adumbuga, makala muguma nandi andosiana siana, ama tribe siana. So zima kupanga shape mentally on how you can you can talk to different people. Yeah, if you see kuti tinapita ku school kuti tizikapanga about mina presentation or kuti tisamanje njemene pakamera or this and that, no, all these things tinazipeza because we are into entrepreneurship.
Wow.
Yeah, the other thing, financially, it gives you a financial stamina. You get it? Yeah, if you are doing business entrepreneurship, umakhala kuti despite kuti kumakhala ma challenges, komano the amount that you get is worth paying. When the business you end, it's not always good business imakhasu uyenda. Koma I'm telling you, imakhala ikuyenda business. Ikateka umakhala kuti wewe uli ndi stamina yoti it is not most of the times you can be like nikabweke ndalama makuti umakhala kuti you become your own boss.
Wow.
Yeah, the other thing, even in terms of spiritual matters, it's a lie to say a lot of people that are doing business amakhala kuti aunama. Kapena kuti amakhala kuti they are involved in different businesses amene amakhala kuti mina ndola kuika. No. Because the people amene naso oti alibe ndalama, it is chances are also high for them to be involved in different things zimene ndizola kuika because they want to get ndalama. Whereas when you have ndalama merozozora munhu atindi saine kacheke because anipaza 200,000. Auzozo ni mapanga ndalama zingati ne this and that, you see. So imakhala kuti you have a certain financial stamina imene imatha kuthandizira financially, spiritually and even your mental.
So akudi financially,
mentally and
financially, mentally
and spiritually.
Okay, so as I will, who is your mentor?
My mentor, like the people. Okay, like in terms of the people I meet personally to talk to them about business, I have Mr. Kamanja, who is the managing director of our lodge. He's the owner, the founder and CEO. He's also the owner of a certain company. They do the welding, and a certain company. It's a security company. They have a German Shepherd and everything. They also have some other companies and some other businesses. So he is also my mentor. If something happens, timatoimbia na phone. Makufunani, we ask some other questions and then timathandizidwa. And then some other people, we are meeting with them. The other guy is, we call him Michael Walker. He's also a business developer. He's a business consultant also. So he's also my mentor and some other people. If you talk of online, I always follow the guys. I'm not forgetting Vus Temikwayo. Vusi is my best guy also. Yeah. And the guy is Elon Musk. So the good thing about if you want a personal development in terms of entrepreneurship, you need to follow the people that are aligned with your the path that you are going through. If you want to do a certain business, you will be with entrepreneurship. Make sure you get my advice from the people that are doing business. Yeah, but to me, I say the best advice about business, you get it from the person who is doing business. Ineo banapo, ineo siningabwero kakufusani kuti amwene ndimafuna ndizipanga business tingoyerekeza yakuza ugula magalimoto and then expecting kuti you give me the best advice ya magalimoto. You tell me kuti okay, there's this guy amapanga deal ya magalimoto, I'll connect you to him. That's the best you do. Yeah. Komano to you nifunika ndibwere specifically abana for the business unless if you are a business developer. Right? Ndikufusa namwene ndifuna ndizipanga zometa nditani. I know I'll get the best advice about an issue to do with it. The grooming box. You see? So if you want to do business, find a mentor. A person and hamena abanga business. One thing about when you get a mentor, chimene mabana madana nacho. The first thing, don't go to a mentor asking for financial help. Come on, don't go for a mentor asking for financial help. I know there are the people nowadays they can help you for sure, but don't go to them asking for financial help. Go to ask for advice. It is up to them to see what your idea is paramount and they will help you with money. As of to me, I have been with the different mentors and I'm talking about. There is no any single day phone. I know I can ask them what they can give me. But they are not happy when you ask them about ndalama when that kind of drama is not in their budget.
So one thing that I learned as well, in my journey. Ndiona kuti when you are going to approach somebody financially, ukale kuti uli ndi chinthu chona kuti unachiamba kale. Something already established. People are so apereke ndalama kwa startup akuzoona kuti palibe mena ngapanga because you haven't run anything. So we need to learn to start something. Tikamapita we learn, we ask for advice. If there is a need kuti tipange expand, then we can ask. Koma ukale kuti uli ndi china chake choti unachipanga kale establish. Wow, that's beautiful.
I was reading somewhere with a certain guy, Komano, it was on YouTube. He's also a best guy when it comes to motivational speaking. The guy Amagamba needs to do with how you can get investors. Could my investors are in business? Because a lot of people are going to mindset. How many ndifuna ndiambo panga zama computer, ndifuna ndizika oda ma computer. Kena kunmaka pesa and what they can invest in your business. Yet, if we have been operating for almost 3 years, not even a single day, immediately a proposal for someone to come invest in our business. Yeah, because if you're now, what is the best way for them to see the value of our business and then them thinking about investing in our business. Yeah, it is hard for my investors to go any fund because they are afraid of losing the money.
Yeah,
you see. So don't just go business, but invest. You get it? Yeah. So that's it about investors. That was another topic, of course.
Actually, it's a big topic. Okay, so what are you working on right now personally?
Personally, as a business or as a person?
No, as a person.
As a person, currently I'm working on a number of things. The first thing, on my personal development, I want to be a good I want to be a good speaker. So whenever I'm also attending some online courses about how can you be a good public speaker, because whenever I discover today I'm attending different interviews. Times NBC, Islamic television, so I discovered that I think this is also part of me. I cannot learn away from this. So currently, I want to make sure I develop my personal growth in that sector. So as a business person, as a founder and CEO, you are supposed to have at least a basic of whatever thing that is happening in the business. Because if someone is doing marketing, despite that the marketing strategies are not effective in the business, you cannot just go and tell them to say, my guys, you need to at least give them an overview of the basics of the way marketing is supposed to be. In terms of coding, you are also supposed to know how you can be communicating with the guys that are in the department of system development. In terms of accounting, you are also supposed to know how are you going to communicate with the guys that are doing accounting services. So currently, I'm also working into that, where I should also develop some personal skills in terms of all this department as an entrepreneur.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
Anyone in your life?
Anyone in my life?
Anyone?
Are
we loving anyone?
Yeah, are we loving someone?
Are you loving someone?
Yeah. Why not? Yeah, we are loving someone.
Zina ningaliziwe?
Yeah, Zina. Oh, in terms of Zina. Zina only have a video. So just comment.
Okay. The love of his wife. The love of his wife is the love of his life. Mugawanera. Just comment. Oh no, because I mean another color special. For comment, I mean no color. Guys, this is the one.
What is tell you comment?
Chikaziwa. That one you know.
Yeah, you definitely know.
All right, wow. I think, bro, you have been amazing. I've enjoyed this chat.
Thank
and you know why I wanted you to come is because I know you are studying. Even those now, what are you studying, Mubas? Mubas. What are you studying?
I'm studying Bachelor's of Education. Business Studies.
Wow. All right.
Matima kala position.
Yeah.
Timakondo kazi position because timavira kuma teaching practice and the rights.
Okay, so yeah, I just wanted, like, you know, for his story is inspiring to me because he is a student. Commando has been able to employ my students anzake pa school bompo. And this is what I always talk about in Zambia. Now, good. Mubas, I understand the course yochedwa entrepreneurship. But most of the guys that I know, they've studied entrepreneurship Mubas akugira nchito. So that becomes an issue to me. Are they teaching them akugira nchito kabena they should be entrepreneurs? Because then another synthesis in entrepreneurship, you know. So having somebody like him on the student from first year back in the finale studying, but he's also an entrepreneur employing as in zake pamene bobo. Whatever akachoka ku school, he's just gonna continue his company. Ndugumabiriza kulemba andu nchito. See, this is what we need in our universities. Job scarcity ndiyaikulu panopa. Komano, why don't you start your own business and create the job? You create it. So that's why his story is so inspiring to me, and I hope you are going to be inspired to start something. We are pakala gabu. What are you doing? Ngaruli babole. Think about it. Thank you so much, bro, for coming.
I'm happy.
We are honored to have you.
Thank you.
I'm
also humble to be here.
Wow.
Sure.
So yeah, that's it for today. Guys, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.